Hello everyone, this is SteelGray66 one last time for a while. Probably my last little rant talk thing on here for a bit. But anyway, for those of you who haven't heard, from what we're getting from 7 and others at Capcom, Monster Hunter P3rd, the portable one, with all the new features and all that, isn't coming to America. So, you're just gonna have to deal with that. And they're talking about working on a new project, so I would like to create a discussion out of this through the comments. What do you think they're making? Apparently, they're not mentioning anything that is already out. So Monster Hunter Frontier and Portable most likely won't be coming. At least not for a long time unless they change plans. I already played Monster Hunter Frontier online. I can tell you that in a PM how to do so, but not supposed to discuss it. Anyway, what do you think should come along? I honestly think a PS3 version would be best. Sony has always had most of the games. PSP had a whole bunch of them. The original Monster Hunter. Cancelled G that ended up in Japan instead. I mean, it just seems the right console place to be. It's where all the fans are. Well, there's fans on the Wii now, but originally it's all Sony. I'm not a Sony fanboy at all. It's just where the money is. At least that's how I see it. As for the game itself, I think the swords, of course, coming back would be great, and the bow coming back. And I'd love to see hunting horns. Recently, I played with my girlfriend, who is Rennie on Capcom Unity, and we played Monster Hunter Frontier Online together. And then she discovered the hunting horn. You can use notes and different things to create little songs that actually boost your stats. And then you can smash people like a hammer. That's cool. That's really neat. And I've even seen one on Frontier Online that is electric guitar. That is awesome. Some of them are a little creepy, but they're pretty cool. They might freak you out a little bit especially if one sounds like an animal, like Velociprey. I keep thinking there's a Velociprey going to attack me while she's using it. But anyway, let's see. New areas. We've had the same types of areas forever, and I think they should come up with something new. Add something more interesting, like say with a little bit of a weather element to it. Vindictus is the game I play online that has like traps and stuff like that set up in the areas. I think fighting monsters in the ruins would be really cool. Like certain ones that dwell only in ruins, like certain ancient monsters. I mean, if you think of Cagius, sorry about that. You think about Cagius when you go in to fight it, you're surrounded by ruins. I wish I had the chance to explore all those ruins. That'd be really cool. And I think Monster Hunter could benefit from something like that. Go into like a certain temple to find like certain creatures. Like if you think of the Kongala, think of a different version of that, or something like that, or hell, like some type of. Well, have you seen? If you've seen the Mono and Kuma, or Kumas, I forget how you say it, from Monster Hunter Frontier Online, they're two wolves. I mean, when they howl, they sound like TIE fighters, which is hilarious, but they're really cool. What would be nice is if they created some kind of Egyptian one, or something along those lines. You could have ancient dogs, which would be like some kind of like dog dragon, which if you look at one of the new guys, Januga, that's pretty much what you got. You got a dog dragon that uses electricity. Really awesome. I think there's a lot of chances for that. And I think they need to bring back water. They took it out in P3rd, and they just simply retextured areas and just kind of slapped it on there, and the game was a bit rushed. But I think it'd be great to bring back water, because that opens up the door for a lot of creatures. Like, bring back the Plessy. I want Plesioff back. And I want that hip check fixed. Definitely fixed before it comes out. But it would be awesome to fight Plesioth. It would be awesome to fight like some gigantic alligator thing. Kind of like Akantor, except much bigger. I would say like a super shark of some kind. Because if you look at the sharks that are in the tribe when you're swimming in the water, they kind of have a neat look to them, a certain unique look. I think a bigger version of that with like, you know, big scales going off the side and spikes would be really cool. Like a torpedo attack, like Legiacruce's attack, and a few unique ones of it as own. There's just so much they can do. We could fight like some gigantic ancient turtle thing. It'd be really cool and really painful. I'm sure there's some ways to speed it up, like maybe you can shoot pressurized water from its back. No, not Blastoise. Um, or something along those lines. We've gone enough in the crabs. We don't need any more of them. I'm sure there's easily some new flying dragons they can do, but I've seen quite a few. I would like to see Espinaz and some other ones. If you want to know who Espinaz is, look him up. He's a poison dragon. Really cool. Not like the old one we all know, Gypaceros from the first games, who honestly looked ridiculously stupid and had to come them for a butt. So I think some of the guys from Frontier Online should be brought. I would like to see Revente. He's huge. Think of the Empire State's Building Sept laid on its side and then coiled around. It's a gigantic Chinese dragon. It's awesome. That should be brought into one of the games. I don't know, name a different version like a subspecies or some entirely new version brought into a game. That'd be great. Other features, a new weapon. I mean, you've seen the boomerang be used by Cha-Cha, and you've seen things like that. What if you're able to apply spikes to a boomerang? More like a chakram, and throw it to use it to try to cut off parts. And you can have different types. You can bounce between different monsters as well. It kind of makes you think of pellets. You would still have to be careful of it, because you don't want to hit everyone, but it'd be a really neat weapon. I think the game could definitely go for like a spear. I know lances cover that ground, but a spear will have no defense, and you can use it to attack, you know, pinpointedly or around you. Have different attacks with that. I think it's about time for some new stuff. Anyway, this is just for discussion, so go ahead and post as many comments as you like, discuss what you want, and in general, come up with some great ideas. This is just for fun, and is all general speculation, so don't expect any of it to come true, but have fun anyway. This is SteelGray666, signing out.